Sir Jim Ratcliffe makes ruthless Marcus Rashford decision. As Ten Hag makes shock Casemiro replacement decision. Manchester United could be about to receive an era-defining bid for one of their star players in the upcoming transfer window. This summer Old Trafford is expected to see a flurry of transfer dealings this summer as Sir Jim Ratcliffe looks to rebuild Manchester United. This could include the departure of several current stars on expensive wages. Marcus Rashford falls into this category as he has failed to justify the reported wage of $300K a week he received upon signing his new contract last year after a 30-goal season. Rashford has shown moments of his brilliance this season, but at 26, you'd expect him to be performing regularly to justify his position as the face of the club, while younger players outperform him weekly. Now, Sir Jim has been handed a potential opportunity to sell Rashford. Here's what we know. Manchester United could receive £75 million Marcus Rashford bid. According to a report by The Mirror, PSG are preparing to make their move to sign Rashford as their replacement for Kylian Mbappe. Rashford has been battling through a turbulent season, to say the least, and due to this PSG are convinced they can take advantage of the Englishman's current situation. It's thought that an offer of this magnitude could tempt United, although they value the winger closer to £100 million, which could suggest that the two parties could meet somewhere in between. A sale of Rashford would represent pure profit and do wonders for United's PSR status, making a big spending summer probable, especially with Mason Greenwood also on his way out. Selling Rashford for anywhere north of £75 million would place him at least second in the list of all-time most expensive United transfer sales. He'd beat the £73 million sale of Romelu Lukaku and also potentially the current record holder of £380 million for Cristiano Ronaldo. Should Ineos sanction an era-defining sale of Marcus Rashford? This question would be hotly debated if a sale looked likely, with 50% of fans for and 50% against. But when making the decision should a bid arrive, Ineos cannot take into account how fans would feel and must make the decision based on what's best for the team. With Rashford, there are players out there who would be cheaper and have a greater impact. But on the other hand, United would lose the face of the club and a Wythenshawe-born player. But despite his status as an academy graduate, his relationship with the club has been soured this season through fan abuse and his own form and actions, which could make a clean break best for everyone. Ultimately, we're inclined to trust whatever decision the likes of Omar Barada and other experts go with on Rashford. In other news, man ought to replace Casemiro with new Clarence Seedorf as Erik ten Hag unearths gem. In Casemiro, Manchester United have a natural heir to the defensive midfield position if Casemiro leaves the club as expected this summer. Former Red Devils defender Wes Brown believes the 18-year-old has shown similarities to legendary midfielder Clarence Seedorf during his breakout season. Manu has already established himself as a crucial part of Erik ten Hag's midfield, making 19 appearances since returning from a preseason injury in November and starting the last 12 Premier League games. He operated in a holding midfield role in his first outings of the campaign as Casemiro spent a spell on the sidelines recovering from his own injury setback. Manu Shan receiving particular praise for his eagerness to take the ball from the defense before transitioning it up the pitch. Since Casemiro's return, he has taken up more advanced positions and thrived as a box-to-box presence at the heart of Ten Hag's side. However, United are expected to cash in on the 32-year-old this summer amid strong interest from Saudi Arabia and may have a ready-made replacement. Brown, who lifted 5 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups and 2 Champions Leagues under Sir Alex Ferguson at United, is among Manu's admirers, recently hailing multiple of the teenage talent's traits. Do you know what? He does. I watched him, obviously at the youth team, but I have been watching him, Brown told Squawka. Very calm, and I know there's a lot talked about him. But to me, I think he plays like Clarence Seedorf. Even the way he runs, the way he takes the ball, shields the ball. I played against Clarence a few times, and he was absolutely quality, big, strong. Did his job perfectly and had the calmness as well to play for a big team in big games. I would say Clarence Seedorf. Manu and Casemiro are set to line up together again when Liverpool visit Old Trafford in Sunday's crucial FA Cup quarter-final clash. In the build-up, the Brazil captain hasn't shied away from expressing how highly he rates Manu, who he believes can play a fundamental role for over a decade. For those of us who work with him, it's been no surprise to see him scoring and playing really well in games, Casemiro told Inside United. I think we have a complete player in Kabi, aggressive, looks after the ball, a player who wants the ball. I would say that if Kabi continues the way he's going with this mentality, continues training hard and doing things right, Manchester United have a great player for the next 15 years. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.